Welcome back to my channel, joining the military after 35. Today's episode is episode 3. We're going to be talking about surviving boot camp and AIT. So I'm pretty much going to let you know what it's like joining the military at 35 because you're not 18 anymore. So I'm going to give you all the knowledge that you need, especially if you're thinking about joining the military at an older age as me when I went in. I would let you know everything you need to be prepared, to prepare yourself to join. So let's just jump right into it. So why does this matter at 35? Because it's totally different when you're 18 and 24 when you join in. Like, you don't have a lot of stuff to set up for. You don't have, like, if you don't have family, if you don't have a mortgage, a house, car payments and stuff like that at 18, you could just join free and you have a lot of stuff to think about, and you could be able to recover faster, like physically, like the running that you're gonna be doing, the drills that you're gonna be doing. Your body's gonna have to like have time to recover. And some of the common fear, as a for an older recruiter, like what people always like think joining the military at an older age is like, oh, um, I don't know how people are gonna look at me like when I'm going into basic. You shouldn't have that fear at all. Like, everybody, there's gonna be people older than you there most likely. So don't think that you're gonna be the oldest one going in, and don't let people like talk you down from joining if you really want to go in. So let's talk about what to expect at basic training. Like, what is the structure week? What is the daily living, like daily life there, and what is the discipline like? What are some of the stuff that you gotta like worry about? So when it comes to basic training, like, it's structured in weeks, like in phases. It's a red phase, white phase, and blue phase. That's you're gonna go through. The first phase, red, is where you have no freedom. You pretty much don't have any control of anything. Not like you have any control no matter what, but like there's less to do. Like, you won't get to use your cell phone. Like for us, I went to Fort Jackson in South Carolina, and every Sunday after we got into Whiteface, was able to use a cell phone every Sunday for an hour. So was able to get in touch with family back home, spending an hour. So you got to pick who you wanna like spend an hour with, or like split the time different. But when it comes to like daily like wake up time, we woke up at 3:45, 3:45 to be in PT, to be ready for PT by 4 o'clock, by 4 o'clock, 4:15. Be downstairs, count ready, everything ready, and you do your PT. Then after that, you go for hygiene. If you got to shave, you shave, take a shower, and get ready for chow. Then after that, you just go through your like daily routine with whatever drill you guys gonna be doing for that day. They'll let you guys know if you gotta go camp, if you're gonna do a rug, if you're gonna go to weapon training and all that. There'll be days for that they will already be set up. You're gonna be set up for. And when it comes to the discipline and stress, like it it's differently when you're 35 than when you're 18. Like, you you have to take a lot in, yeah, and you got to make sure that you are mentally ready for that. Like, you're gonna be in a dormitory with like 50 plus people, different backgrounds, different age, different religion. So you just gotta be ready for that. Like, there's gonna be a lot of eye stress that you won't able to deal with until you get there. So just prepare yourself for that. And some of the common challenge is like when it comes to injury, like make sure you take care of your body, make sure you stretch. Like, you're not there to go be a little kid, to go kid around, like to flirt with anybody. Just there, finish what you gotta do, and get through it. Don't let anything like come at you to that you're not ready for. Know the reason why you're going there for. Like, if it's for your family, if it's for your kids, if it's for your wife, if it's for a better future, know that, and be ready to like go after that. Don't let nothing stop you from it. So we're just gonna talk about preparing for basic now. Like at 35, well, like how's it different than when you're 18? Like like for me, like I make sure my cardio was good. I was running like 3 or 4 miles. I was getting my cardio up because like you need to be able to run to be in good standing because your PT, the higher you score, the better like opportunity, the better soldier you are, pretty much. So make sure that your cardio, make sure you run. If you smoke, stop smoking. You're gonna have to stop smoking through basics. So stop smoking. If you drink, cut that out like early enough to where you could get your body in shape. And your mindset, make sure your mindset is ready. Make sure you set your mind like you prepare for every little stuff that could happen. Make sure your finance is set up right, correctly, and your family also. Make sure that they know like how long you're gonna be going for. You might not be able to talk to them for like weeks at a time because if you get in trouble and they take your phone privileges away, because everything is a privilege. Like using a cell phone is a privilege, so they could always take that away. It's a little bit hard, but they could always do it. So you think you could go through basic without having get on the phone. So just make sure that they know. Make sure, like I said, make sure if you're married, make sure you set up your BAH to where you get money because of for your house, and if you have a mortgage, make sure you set all that up before you go in. Look into like setting that up now before you go in. Then after, once you get into basic and you 3 weeks, 4 weeks behind, and they haven't sent you money, yeah, you get paid for being a soldier, but you also get paid for your BAH for having a dependent also. So make sure you set that up way in advance before you go in, so you're not like worried or stressed about money. So as the dormitory as the dorm that I stayed in, and pretty much it's a 54 plus bunk bed, and everybody's in there. So you pretty much get sick in there, no matter how sick you get. You're gonna get sick because everybody's coughing on each other. Everybody's in there. The circulation of air is not the greatest. Everything's just stuck in there, and it's just like, how bad. If you got to go to sick call, make sure you go. Don't let it linger too long. Make sure you take care of your body. Make sure you take care of your body as much as you can. So the transitioning from basic to AIT is totally different, because basic is when you come to become a soldier. Like once you graduate basic, once you actually a soldier, going to AIT it's a lot better. Like the living condition is way much better. You actually get a bunk to sleep in. Like you actually get a bed to sleep in. You get a locker that you can put your stuff in and make sure you lock it up. I was able to bring my laptop, so I was able to study. I was able to watch videos, or do what I have to do for work, and also, and you have civilians clothes too that you could wear on the weekends, depending on which phase you are, and you're able to like not just wear your PT shirt every day or wear your uniform every day. You could actually wear your like civilians clothes, actually feel like you're a human being. Actually, you won't have to shave on the weekends, and pretty much it's so much better in AIT because you're not going in there to become. You're just going in there to learn your job. So that's where the difference switch is. And AIT, you have a lot more freedom to do as you please. You pretty much you keep your cell phone with you, so which you're able to talk to your family pretty much every day, give them the updates, and give them like have something to like keep you going, because you want to go in there knowing why you go in. And for me, my AIT experience, I was lucky to have some like really good roommates. The one thing about my roommate, because we was all different components. I was a reserve. My other roommate was a National Guard, and one was active. So I was able to learn different components. Was able to see how it all works and how different components able to do different stuff. And for reserve, it's still like part of the army, but it's not. It's reserve. National Guard is part of the state, and the different fundings and how that works. It's also good like that I was able to sit down and see. But when it comes to the roommate situation, like you're gonna get lucky sometimes. You're gonna get some really good roommates. You're gonna get sometimes you're not gonna get lucky. You're gonna get some really roommates that you're not really comfortable with, and there's really not much you could do unless it was something like about your health, about like something serious that you're gonna have to report to get them kicked out, and that's always you don't always want to do that. I mean, you're gonna be living with them for a period of time. For me, my AIT was 22 weeks. My basic training was 21 weeks. My MOS was 25 Bravo. So I was in for Eisenhower. That was in Georgia, so it wasn't a far drive for me, but it was still for that 22 weeks. For that 22 weeks, it was my roommates was really nice. So it went by pretty fast. Was able to motivate each other. Was able to like help each other out. We got through a lot of like was able to learn and build as we live as a military career is starting. So that was something that was all like that was positive, that was nice. And as you can see here, one of the pictures is from me from basic training, and the other picture is like from AIT when I completed AIT. You can see the difference. Like I was actually smiling. Basic training is like when you want to become a soldier, so you have that. It could be serious. Got to pretty much lead and be able to take everything in. And after everything was done, it was like, wow, I actually did it. Like I completed it. It was hard, but I actually finished it. So I'm gonna give you some of my advice for older recruiters, older people trying to join the military. It's like be know why you join the military. Like know what your goal is. Like have your mindset there. Don't just join and forget everything you want to join about. Forget everything you building on your plan. Make sure you have a goal. Know your goal for joining. And when you start building connections, build it without trying to be one of the kids. Don't try to like joke around. Yeah, you could joke, but like know that there's a goal there. Don't mess up because there's a lot of people in AIT that even older people that like they messed up. They lost track of what it was going in there for, and they end up like staying in there longer because the saying is the fastest way to graduate, the fastest way to get out of the military, out of basic training, out of AIT is to graduate. So if you feel like, oh, I don't want to graduate, I don't want to do this anymore, you're gonna be in it for much longer. So the best thing to do is just graduate, get out, go do your next career, level up, and just ask questions, take notes, lean on your maturity. Like the one thing that the instructor always says, don't suffer in silence. Like if you don't ask questions, if you don't raise your hand, if you don't know nothing, just ask. Be open enough to like know when to ask questions, and just don't be shy. Don't let anything hold you back from asking questions. And also staying injury free. That's like probably the biggest one. Like know how to recover. Like after you do PT, after you do a ruck, know the best way to recover your body. You know your body the best. So if you have to go to sick hall, go to sick hall. Don't let like anybody like deter you from going to sick hall, because if you're sick, you're sick. That's what it's for. Like get everything documented. Like you don't want to be 5 years, 10 years down the line, like, oh man, I should have went. My shoulder is still killing me. But just make sure everything's documented. And number one thing, be a quiet leader. Don't try to use your experience as, oh, I know everything. I have all this experience. I was a former cop. I was a teacher. Because you get people different background, older, that's been through it. That got a PhD, that got a master's, that got a bachelor's. Like, yes, but now you're in an old different pool. You're in old different water. So just be a quiet leader. Like lead in a way where it benefits other people. Just don't lead just to benefit you. Just don't try to be, oh, make sure like the drill sergeant or instructor know you are because of you are the same age, because you're gonna be the same age as the drill sergeant, the instructor, even the first sergeant. Sometimes they're gonna be the same age as you. So you gotta make sure that you're able to lead people the right way, and not just like be loud and always out there. Make sure everybody's is enjoying it, and that is my AIT graduation, after you can see everybody smiling, everybody's happy, drill sergeant's in the middle, like we actually did it. Like that's what you want to get out of it coming in there. Like you actually accomplished everything you want to accomplish. Like you got your you got your degree, you got your certifications, because that's the one thing you need. Like military provide you with your certifications, your job training, and you actually did it. So that's for me. That was my basic training and AIT experience. Like I had a really good AIT experience. My roommates was amazing. The food was pretty good. I don't know. A lot of people complain about the food. The food was amazing. Defect, like for me, I didn't spend any money on buying food out McDonald's or Burger King or Domino's. I didn't spend any money. My goal was to save as much money as possible. I accomplished that. Get out of AIT in time. Like not stayed over. Accomplished that, and pretty much everything I went in there for, my goal I set, and I pretty much accomplished. Now my next stage in my military career is like my reserve unit. I just got in there. I just got in. I did my first drill the other day. I'm gonna bring you the next video about that. Like my goal is to get deployed and see, actually learn, do some of my job, get some job training. So that's gonna be my next video. So thank you a lot for watching this video, joining the military while you after you're 35. There's a lot. There's a lot for me to learn. There's a lot for me to know. So please subscribe to this channel. Like it if you want. Like it. It would be nice to build this channel. If you need any help, if you thinking about joining and you're 35, 40. If you're 40, you can still join. If you're 45, you can still join. So just don't let the age like try to deter you from joining, because the benefits is always gonna be good if you talk to your family. If it's right for everybody, always think about it. Like it's always gonna be a benefit to you to join. There's so much to gain from it, and if it's the reserve, National Guard, active, all different components. And thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next video, which will be talking about my reserve unit and also my deployment, like me trying to get deployed, how that process is going. So I'll bring that up to you in a little update. All right, guys, have a nice day. Thank you.